Okay, what I'm about to do is take you step by step on what I do each day on DS Domination, eBay, and Amazon, just for the basics to get you started making between $50 to $100 per day. Number one thing you want to do is you want to have two eBay uh, apps open, and I'm gonna open another one up right here. eBay. You want to have that open, and you want to have open in your Amazon account. Have that open, and you want to have open new life auctions open. New life auction is where I can tell how much money I'm making on the sale or losing. That's what new life auction is. And also, this is it right here. You want to type on, click on fee calculator, and always have it set on fixed price. I'll show you more what this is in a few minutes. All right. And I also want to have open uh, something called title, Title dash builder. I want to have that open. Title dash builder.com, which you see right here. And we'll click on title builder. And we'll have that open. Okay. And we'll get to those in a little bit. That's not important at the second. But always have on these four, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs open. This is how I do it exactly. So now let's go to my tab. First thing I'm going to do on my tab is I'm going to click on summary, let it roll through, and show you how easy this is. This may take a little longer because I have Camtasia running and I might have TeamViewer running. And what we want to do right now, we're going to do an advanced search. So I'm going to advanced search, click the button advanced, real simple. And I'm going to search by seller. Okay. I'm going to use the seller's name of BLD 304. Everybody can use this, I guess. BLD 304. And I'm going to, yeah, that's searching by seller. And this is a person who has multiple accounts already open. And you can go right to his page and find out how to find what's hot and what's not. So this guy has 5,952 items up, and this is how I figure out what's hot and what's not. All I do is I browse through his items, like right now exactly. Like this is a good one, I think. This 8-foot contemporary arch log rack firewood storage thing. I'll click on that, and what I'm looking for to see how many has he sold. Okay, now he sold one. So anytime I see if something has been sold at least once, I'm going to try to sell it. If it has 0 there, he hasn't sold anything, then I don't try to sell it. Okay? So what I do now is this. I copy the title. Simple as that. Copy the title. And I go to the Amazon tab. And in the Amazon tab, I just paste it inside the Amazon tab. Real simple. Okay? And then I'm going to push go and try to find that item. There it is. Same item is on eBay, is also on Amazon. I click on it, and it's there for $61.27. Okay. Now on eBay, this guy's selling it for $64.99. So he's not really making that much of a profit, but I'm still going to sell it anyway. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to increase the price to sell it for more, and I'm going to optimize the title so I get found first before him and still get paid. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. That's when the title builder comes into play. So let's go over here and get busy with it. All right. Now, first thing I'm going to do is go to Amazon here. Is I'm going to copy this actual picture. I'm going to use my my software that I have called Snagit. Hopefully it'll come up. Let me see. There it is. I'm gonna snag this picture real easy. And the things that I'm saying right now will all be inside the training also. Once you get in the system, now we have the actual picture of it. And want to make sure this is 500 megapixels or pixels, whatever. So what I do here is I go into my Snagit and I click on image, resize image, and I go to the little button up here to pixels and make sure it's 500, just so eBay likes it. Real simple. Now for those who upgrade on this system, sooner in a couple of days, you'll be able to do this by a push of a button. It'd be a software that does all this for you, all this copying and pasting. Now that I have it sized properly, I'll save it. And I'll put on here something like firewood holder, whatever it is. Okay, save it. Reduce this. Now, first thing you want to do is you want to copy the bullet points, all the bullet points right there. Copy that first. You go to your eBay account under sell an item. Click that. Okay, log it back in. Okay. Let me put the title back in there again. Copy. Back to my eBay. Put it in there. Paste. And you click search. Now, it's going to come up with these different little icons that ask you where it's being found at. This is normally the first one, either yard and garden, outdoor living, or home improvement, heating, cooling, air, fireplaces, stoves. I'll click that, and you click continue. Simple as that. Okay. It's going to pop up. It's going to ask you want different colors, whatever. Just click continue. And here we go. Now, condition, brand new. Okay. Then it's going to ask you for the picture. Come down here, skip all this stuff here, and go down to the picture where you see a green star. Classic uploader. Click that. And now I'm going to go and find it where I saved it at a few minutes ago. Let's click browse. And I'm looking for the firewood thing, so I'm going to type in firewood holder. And click save. Bam, there it is. Okay. Once I do that, I scroll to the bottom and click upload. Bam, there it is. Okay. Now I'm gonna come right here to where it says add description. Okay. It's very simple. I go back over here to Amazon, to the tab Amazon. Click on the bullet points. There they are. Copy. Go back to eBay. Put them in there. Paste. Once I do that, I'm going to click enter twice. 1, 2. Okay. I'm going to go back to Amazon again. And now I'm going to look for the product description right here. Make sure you know that it doesn't say anything about Amazon or anything inside the description box. Just copy it. Like so. Copy that. Go right back over here to your eBay account where you're selling it at. And put let's see here. You paste it. Bam, there it is. Now, click enter twice after you do that. And now I'm going to put down my terms and agreement of shipping. I already have them right here somewhere. Shipping terms. I'm going to copy that. And put it down here. Bam. Now my shipping terms. Shipping term says usually takes 3 to 10 business days for delivery. Shipping is within the continental 48 states. No international shipping. No shipping to Alaska, Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Guam, or Virgin Islands, or Canada, Mexico, and so on and so on and so on. Now, after you do that, you want to hit enter twice again, and you want to add this. You go back to Amazon again, and you look for the ASIN number. And the ASIN number is right here. ASIN. You copy that, and you go back to your eBay account, and you put your initials first. Like my initials is Rodney Burton, so I'll say RD, and then click copy. For the actually I want it all in one row, so I'll put backspace. So it looks like that. And once you get that part done, you are basically done. You got your. Let's go over this again. You got your bullet points, your product description, your shipping terms, and then your ASIN number. That's it. Then you're basically done. Now, we're going to go right here to where it says buy it now price. So on Amazon, the price is about $61.27. I'm going to try to settle for, say, 75 bucks. That's just me. I'm looking for a nice profit here. You, as a beginner, you might only want to try to make $3-4 in the beginning profit or break even so you can get your numbers up. My numbers are up a little bit more, so I'm going to try to go above his price and optimize the title. So you can see his title is really, really short. I'm going to try to make it longer so I'm found faster than him. Okay? Now, let's go here, go back here. I'm going to say $75. Or say no, say 77. $77.98. How about that? And then I'm going to allow buyer to send you their best offer. So I'm going to click this and I'll say I don't want anything less than $75. Meaning that somebody wants to offer me an offer, I'm going to take nothing less than $75 offers. And then we'll haggle back and forth from there. I like a lot of sales like that. And you always put one item. Even though there's plenty of items available, I always have one item so they think it's only one left, which gives them a sense of urgency to actually buy the product. Okay? Now we put one in there. Duration 30 days. We're going to go all the way down, get to the bottom, and click continue. Once you click continue, okay, it's going to come up here to review your listing. There it is, $77.98. Buy it now, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to just list an item. And once you list your item, there it is right there. It's listed. You can click right here in order to see how it looks. And there it is. Now, I just clicked the actual title and it brought me right here. Now, what I'm going to do right now is this. Now I'm going to teach you the other two tabs that I have open, how to use them with your item. I normally list the item first, then I go back and I revise it. So if you go to the very top here and we click revise your item. Alright, now click revise your item. And this is where the magic comes in at. I'm going to copy this title, and it's a log rack, a contemporary arch log rack. Okay, click some of that title, copy it. Then we go to title builder, and we're going to type it in there, and click search. Okay, let's just take it out, find out. Let me see, firewood rack. It normally asks just 2 words, and you click search. Here we go. There it is. Look at that, firewood rack. Now, what this does, titlebuilder.com, it helps you find the biggest words, that have the most keywords inside of search engines or inside of people are looking for when they're trying to find this exact item. You have like words like rack, firewood, log, wood, new, cover, holder, storage, foot, steel, land, landman. These are the words that are being used in a title. So this is how we're going to make us found first before anyone else. So Let's go back to the title. Okay, we got 8 foot in there. We got contemporary. We can take the contemporary word out because nobody's going to put in the word contemporary in the title. So we take it out. And we got arch, log, rack, firewood, storage. Let's put the word black. Let's put the word steel. And see, we still have 30 characters left. You always want to use all the characters as possible. Okay? Always use all the characters if you can. Go back to title builder. Cover, holder, storage. Let's go back to cover, say storage. Now always remember that the title does not need to make sense. It does not need to make sense. Storage, holder. Because see, somebody who's actually trying to look for this item is not going to type in the contemporary word. They may put 8 foot because they want the the length and the width. They may type in the arc, the log rack, the word firewood, storage, black, steel, storage, holder. Okay, we already have storage. Okay, let's take that word out. Okay, we had that word right there. Let's go back to title builder and see what else they have. Log, rack, free, heavy, Woodhaven. Put the word Woodhaven in there. Right here. Anything that helps you get found first. Title building is as what real estate is to location. So if your title is good, you can charge anything you want in the sell. Woodhaven. So you have 13 characters left. Let's see what else we have for title builder. Outdoor. Put the word outdoor in there. That's good. Then we have 5 characters left. Let's put the word free. Okay, that's good. See, look at that. No characters remaining. So we use the full thing of titles of words. All those words are keywords to help you get found. Now we have those in there, we click go down to the bottom and we click continue. Simple as that. Now, a lot of times I might list 10 items first and then go back and start doing each one. But for now, since it's for the video, I'm just doing it as soon as I finish that one item. Now, find out how we get paid. We're going to click on this tab right here, the New Life Auction tab. This is what I use. It's a fee calculator in there. Normally it's about 15% off you're gonna use, but to be exact number, this is what I use. Now, on Amazon, it costs $61.27. Okay, so let's see. You put that right here in item cost, 61 dot, I guess 27, I think it said, and I'm charging $77.98. So let's go here to 77, and the BIN price, I mean buy it now price, $77.98. That's what I'm charging. So I make a profit of, minus the fees for PayPal and eBay. Tells you right there, eBay and PayPal fees. I make a profit of $6.35. So if I had sold it for only $64, I would have made no money. Okay, so now I'm making $6.35. Now, if I want to go back and increase the amount, I can go back and make it for $80 and make the profit even more. Because now I optimize my title even more, so it gets sold. And right now, because it's being cold, it's getting towards Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, these things are probably going to end up selling. Okay, so I know I'm making a profit right there, $6. That's good, and it's going to be free shipping because I have Amazon Prime, which you'll have a 30-day free trial. After your free trial, it's $79 one time. Now, your PayPal fees come out automatically when you buy this stuff online. Your eBay fees come out monthly, so they'll send you a bill for, say, whatever you sold for the whole 30 days. And say you sold a lot of stuff and your bill is like $45 for fees. It'll come out your PayPal at the end of the month. So, but you account for that when you do your little calculations right here. So, what we have done just now is we have listed up our item, and we are ready to rock and roll. It is right here. You go back to your summary on your page, and you'll see it. Oh, when it pops up, I guess you can click right here on your active listings, and it'll show it right there or somewhere. Let me see. Go here. There it is, right there. $77.98. Look, I already had 2 people already looked at it. This that fast. That's how important it is to have the title, optimized. Okay, and as you can see right here, I've sold over $1,884 worth of items. I've sold 24 items. I've only have 37 listed, and I'm still selling, so it's doing pretty well. And I have also a rating of 9. That means I have a great score, 100%. It is This is what this means right here. When people buy your items, they're going to leave you feedback, and the feedback is going to say stuff like "Thank you," "It was good," "Fast shipping," "Fast delivery," "Shipping costs," "Nice dispenser." You want a high rating. When people look at you to say, "Well, I want to buy from this guy," they're going to check your rating to see how good your rating is. That's why it's important sometimes in the beginning just to break even or just make $3 to $5 so you can get a good rating so people buy from you. And as you can see, it says positive feedback 100%, which is good. That's what you want. Okay. So far, I've had very good feedback, no problems at all. And you go to like other guys, like for example, go back over here to this other guy, BLD 304. He has 44,579 good feedbacks. That's very, very good. Okay. Now, if I want to sell another item, I can click right here and say see other items, or I can click here and go back to search results. Go back here again, and let's find out what else he's selling. Okay, this pet gear weather cover thing for a pet stroller. I've never seen that before. Let's see if he sold any of those. It's free shipping. Okay, there's a button at the top that said back to search results. You know, you'll see it in the recording. You'll see it. So now I'm going back to this thing right here, and this pet weather cover. I'm clicking on that, and he sold 8 of those. So that's a good item that's selling. So if I wanted to, I would do the process all over again and sell this. Don't never worry about what the next person is selling more or less than you. For example, as you can probably, there'll be times when you're looking for things, and like your price might be 5 times more than his price. But don't worry, because no one's gonna look up LILAC or the word only. They're gonna look up weather protector stroller for cats or animals. You just want to optimize the title, and that means so even though his is $33, yours might be $43 or even $50. It doesn't matter, because people on eBay are impulsive buyers, and if yours pulls up first on the page, they're gonna buy yours first and get it out the way because they trust eBay. So don't worry about that. In the beginning, though, you might want to say stay on the same price. Instead of selling it for $33.99, you may want to sell it for $33.90 or $32 or whatever. You know what I mean? But you want to use this right here to figure out if you're going to make any money or not. Okay, and let you know your net profit right there. What this is called right here is the eBay New Life Auction. Remember I said go to newlifeauction.com. This will be what you use to figure out your fees and your net profit. Because you got to pay eBay fees and PayPal fees. That's where they get you at. But so what you do, you just up the price and optimize that title real good, and you're making a profit. Now you're probably saying to yourself, well, I'm only making $6. Right. But when you start adding up, you got 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 5,000, 10,000 items listed, and you're making between $6 to $30, $40 per item being sold. You're selling what, 5, 10 items a day at $6 to $10 or $20 a piece. You're making $100, $200 a day just off, eBay every single day in your PayPal account. So it works. And once you upgrade to like the higher levels of DS Domination, you will see where you'll be able to make 2, 3, and 400% profit. So this is just for the basic, right now of where everybody gets started at. And as you've seen, this is how it works. Just want to give you guys a brief overview of how to exactly go into your account. When you watch the videos, they tell you how to set up your eBay account and set up your PayPal account, and then you just rock and roll from there. It's just that simple. And you'll get real fast at listing these items. I mean, it'll take you about 3 to 4 minutes to list the item. I mean, I was showing you how to do it, so it took me maybe like 5 or 10 minutes. But once you get good, you do like 15 items an hour and knock them out. And once you upgrade, there'll be a software that will even do it for you. So it'll even find the offer for you. It'll even find the items for you. So just remember that, guys. This is Rodney Burton, sign off, showing you guys how to list your items on eBay and Amazon. Yo, guys, take it easy. Bye.